Hey, good morning, traders. It's Monday, February 6th. We have a celebrity morning ideas today, so here we go. Okay, gang, it is 8:41 a.m. and we have about an hour. The jobs report on Friday was, I'm going to bring up Friday. It was pretty good. We added a lot of jobs, and so but the market immediately, went down after that. Then we pushed higher, and then we rolled over the second half of the day. It was really kind of a whippy day where you see a lot of strength, and then the market turn around and a lot of strength the other way. We don't typically see that a lot in the markets. It's more, or well, I should say in the indices, it's more run, pull back, continuation, and then a reversal, not just straight up, straight down kind of thing. But nevertheless, we've pushed the lows over in the overnight session so far, and we're trading 41.15, and we just have not been able to get above this area here that we were talking about, 41.80, and hold above it. We've touched 4,200, big round number, and I can pull that up. The big picture here, you can see this red line. It's basically where the volume chops off. We got just above it, and we've rolled back down into the middle. And if I move this out to include all of the trading, you'll see that we're starting to. I think that what we'll see is we put some more volume up here, but we'll start to see this fill in a bit more. And how we would do that was we would pull all the way back, about another 100 points, bounce off of this area, and then come back and forth and start to fill in up here a bit more. Okay, so that's what we would be looking at next if we don't take another run at 4,200. So 4180, 4,200 area is still a pretty big area that I'm looking at as a chance for the market to push back towards it and see some pretty stiff resistance above. You could put anything on your chart that you want, like a rectangle, a line. It's really an area, so I'd prefer it to be more of a rectangle than just the line. A line is fine on the bigger picture because it's basically a rectangle. But anywhere in this area, 4180 to 4200, I think you'll see resistance above. And then, on the way down, I think it's a bit lower. To be honest with you, I know that there's a trend line here. I don't really care that much about trend lines at 4070 or 4080. I think that it's more when we're looking at the big picture. I think it's a bit lower. I think it's like down in the 4050 to 4,000 area where we get the volume underneath us, where we could bounce and then start to fill in this hole. Now this hole is basically 4,100 to 4050. So anything in that area, I think it'll churn quite a bit. But the volume is pretty good overnight at 112% of the normal 20-day average. And then when we see what we've done overnight, again, we have these profiles that the market has traded these prices almost the same. So it's like it doesn't know where consensus price is. However, it is lower than we were on Friday. I wouldn't be surprised on the open to see quite a bit of chop, back and forth. And if we push, below 4,100, I think that 4050 is kind of the low point, anywhere between where the average true range target is, which is right now is at 4075 and 4050. I think would be an opportunity to get long in this area for the pinball action between 4100 and 4050. You could even say like 40 anywhere where we've traded overnight to down to 4050, I think is possible today. And on the upside, again, 4180 is the big area I'm looking at, so that's up here. So let's just say 4180 to 4050 is my kind of range where I'm expecting to see the market, and I think that 4050 to 4100 will be a lot of churn. It's not like we're going to go down to 4050 and bounce straight back up to 4100. I think that if we go lower, it'll be a lot of kind of back and forth chop as we start to fill in that area that I showed you guys on the daily here. To fill in a bit in this area, 4100 to 4050. Okay, guys. I think that's it for today. If you guys have not entered, giving away 3 pro accounts and 2 test accounts after the Super Bowl this week, so please enter NFL 40. You can read all about it in the video that I'm going to show you. And in the video, it only talks about 2. And at the end of this, again, there'll be the video explaining the promotion if you have not entered it. And then over the weekend, we added a third pro account to the mix. So make sure you watch that after this video and the suggested video right here in the closing credits. And we'll talk to you guys soon.